What's poppin', everybody? This is ICJ and another moment of reflection. Stay tuned for Super Combo Man, Smash Edition, Jay and Silent Bob, Chronic Blunt Punch. Anyway, I'm on my way to the office, going into San Francisco. I live on the East Bay. It may be alien to you if you're not from the Bay Area, but yeah. Yes, so reflection. The moment of reflection right now is quality of life as an indie. And how do you create a live-work balance as you're trying to pursue your dreams? And I will just personally say that that's pretty much bullshit when you first start off, because you will not have a live-work balance. You will have a work-work balance. And you need to figure out times where you need to recharge your batteries, re-energize, and stabilize yourself so you're a rock while you're working on this shit. But at the same time, when you're grinding and you're putting in the hours that it needs to be an entrepreneur, to make things happen, to grow, to learn, it's just like you're basically in university at this point. You're doing papers. I was going to say doing papers the night before. You shouldn't be doing papers the night before. You should be prepared, because preparation meets opportunity with purpose. But what I am saying is that it's similar in that you have a lot of projects going on. You have 6 classes, and you have a lot of essays to do, or you're writing your thesis. I don't know if this metaphor works for everyone if you haven't been to school and have done these things, but if you're looking at this video, you probably have. But yeah, it's like that. You're in your university, you're learning. Things are not easy at first. Things are very hard and tumultuous. They're very turbulent, and during this time, you have to work crazy hours. You may have to work 13 hours a day, 15 hours a day to get things straight, while you're building your team, while you're building your website and figuring out your marketing presence, and just delivering like great content, or even bad content, because you're putting things together and you're figuring out how you're going to be maneuvering through your business. So as far as a live-work balance, all I could say is, for sure, you have to figure out ways where you have time to yourself, but at the same time, and this is what I do, which is somewhat cheating, is I find ways to learn about things that I want to do, or where I'm trying to pursue as I am learning. So all right, so I'm going to go off in a tangent right now. First of all, I love to learn. And if you're going to be like a self-made person, I believe, if you're going to be a self-made person, or you're going to run your own business, or try to pursue your passion, you're going to have to love to learn, because your leisure meets your leisure time meets your work time in a precise manner where it all works in harmony. So things that I read, I am just like obsessed with learning about movies, or obsessed with learning how the latest tricks work in visual technology, or just who's this latest director, how was this film made. I love movies. Or how did the Chronic come to be with Dr. Dre, and how did he meet Snoop Dogg, and like just these different cool stories. Basically, yeah, I love to learn. It is a part of my passion. I love video games, so while I'm playing video games, I'm picking them apart. So I love movies, so when I watch movies, I look for visual effects. How can those visual effects be implemented in the games that I'm creating? How can this piece of combat from Captain America's Civil War, or Suicide Squad. I know some of y'all hate that, but there were some pretty cool action sequences. You see when Deadshot was shooting on top of the car, like, brrrr, those type of things aid me in how I want to direct games, my creative endeavors, and just add inspiration to my life. So as those are leisurely activities, that manifests itself within the creative ways that our team expresses themselves in our art, basically. So that being said, it's not like your live-work balance is giving yourself time for your brain to rest, so you can subconsciously walk through the steps it needs to solve a problem, but also providing your mind and body nourishment through inspiration, so when it's time to get back to work, that you can be as creative as possible to make things happen. There are a lot of references to this in creative development. If you look at a lot like movie directors or game directors, they really take a lot from their off time and their life, their children, their family, and put it into their games. So trying to create a regimen for your live-work balance in early stages doesn't make sense, but when you're grinding, you're about to burn out, you need to take that time and also figure out how to factor in that learning from real world or lessons and stories from the real world, and implement those into what you are creating in your professional life. That's pretty much it. ICJ Man, at ICJ Man, Instagram and Twitter, at Interrobang ENT. We're dropping Super Combo Man Smash Edition. Subscribe, give feedback, share your videos, let us know what you're doing, let me know what you're doing, because I want to check everything out. ICJ, moment of reflection. Peace.